Well, hey there, my dear English learners and students. I'm Dave from English with Dave YouTube channel, and I'm real delighted and glad to greet all of you guys and girls who has decided to join me in today's my video. Today's video, in this lesson that I've just prepared for you today, you'll definitely learn only 10 beautiful floral expressions, usually used in British English and American English as well. They're all concerned to the spring. Even if it's not spring outside the window, you can still use these expressions to help add some color to your conversations and brighten your conversations as well. Let's begin our lesson. And the first expression that I've just prepared for you today is to come up smelling of roses, or to come out smelling of roses. It's meaning to emerge from a situation with someone's reputation undamaged. To emerge from a situation with one's reputation undamaged. An example of the expression: the scandal could have ruined her reputation, but she came up smelling of roses. And that's it. And she was saved. Her reputation was actually saved. And it's good. So the second expression, to go to seat. To go to seat. And it's meaning to decline in quality or appearance. To decline in quality or appearance. Example of this expression: after having children, he started to go to seed. He didn't look too good anymore. He didn't look so good anymore. And to me, it's a really bad idea to have some kids, because they really demand plenty of attention, plenty of careful things that I don't usually used to doing it. I don't have kids. So the third expression, as fresh as a daisy. As fresh as a daisy. It's meaning healthy and full of energy. When somebody or something, someone is healthy and full of energy. An example: I felt I would have a hangover, but I've woken up as fresh as a daisy. After drinking alcohol, for example. As fresh as a daisy, healthy and full of energy. So the fourth expression, a late bloomer. A late bloomer. We usually describe this expression someone who develops later on in life, either physically or mentally. As an example of here is Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, was a late bloomer. He founded KFC at 64 years old. Yeah, he's a really old man. It's almost like me. Not at all. So the next expression that I just prepared for you, my dear English learners: no bed of roses. No bed of roses. We use it to describe something difficult, not easy. Gaining U.S. citizenship is no bed of roses. It's very difficult indeed. Gaining U.S. citizenship is no bed of roses. It's really hard to get it, actually, and it's really true. So the next expression, pushing up the daisies. Pushing up the daisies. This means simply that. My late Uncle Malcolm is pushing up the daisies. It means that he's dead. He's not him anymore. He's no longer existing. So the next phrase, the next idiom, oops a daisy. Oops a daisy. An expression indicates surprising. This expression is used to indicate surprise. So, you left the front door open. Oops, a daisy. You really surprised me a lot. Like that. So the next one, a shrinking violet. A shrinking violet. We American people usually use this phrase, this pretty rare idiom, rare expression to describe someone who's shy and doesn't like to share their views or stands of views or opinions or point of views or any kind of like that. An example: I'm no shrinking violet when it comes to sharing my opinions. I'm no shrinking violet when it comes to sharing my opinions. So the next phrase that I have: to nip something in the bud. To nip something in the bud. This means to stop something at an early stage, when you didn't finish something, some kind of work or project or anything like that. To stop something at an early stage. An example: if you see yourself developing a bad habit, just try and to nip it in the bud before it becomes ingrained. One more time. If you see yourself developing a bad habit, just try and nip it in the bud before it becomes ingrained. It means until it becomes very, very big, humongous. And the last 10th expression: to smell the roses. To smell the roses. And this simply means to appreciate what's often ignored. To appreciate what's often ignored by a lot of people around you or around other people. If you appreciate that you smell the roses. It's actually true. An example here: every morning I like to stop and smell the roses and take my dog on a walk. One more time again. Every morning I like to stop and smell the roses and take my dog on a walk. Hi everybody, I'm Dave from Dave Smith YouTube channel. I'm really glad to meet all of you, my dear students, who decided to join me in today's my video. So I just prepared a quite short video for you today, not long, no worries please. And I'm here to help you to learn English better and faster. So what are we gonna do today? So, are we ready to sprint into some new idioms? My today's video will teach you only five sprint related idioms, just to help increase your English fluency and confidence. So let's dive deeper and get into the lesson sooner. And the sprint idiom number 1 is no spring chicken. No spring chicken. Its own meaning: no longer young, when something or somebody no longer young. My example: my grandfather is no spring chicken, but he still exercises daily. My grandfather is no spring chicken, but he still exercises daily. So the second idiom that I just prepared for you today, my dear English learners: the grass is always greener on the other side. The grass is always greener on the other side. It means when other people have something better than you, although that may not be true. When somebody have it better than you, even though it's not true actually. An example: I got a new job, thinking the grass would be greener on the other side, but I'm still not happy. Once again, I got a new job, thinking the grass would be greener on the other side, but I'm still not happy. So the next expression: a ray of sunshine. A ray of sunshine. It means when a person or a thing that brings joy or happiness to others. A person or thing that brings joy or happiness to others. An example, my own example: my dog is a little ray of sunshine. I love seeing his smiling face and wagging tail in the morning. One more time. My dog is a little ray of sunshine. I love seeing its smiling face and wagging tail in the morning. So the next phrase, it's a fourth already. Spring fever. Spring fever. And when we use this idiom when we feel or we have the feeling of restlessness, often just before summer, wanting to be active, just wanting to be active. So, an example: the weather is getting so nice. I'm just getting spring fever. Who wants to have a picnic? When we're calling our friends or mates to nature. The weather is getting so nice. I'm getting spring fever. Who wants to have a picnic? And the final expression that I have for you today, my dear English learners: to be full of joys of spring. To be full of joys of spring. This means feel very happy or very enthusiastic about something. An example: I'm full of the joys of spring. Things are gonna so well in my life. I'm full of the joys of spring. Things are going so well in my life. So these were only 5 spring idioms that I just wanted to share with you, my dear English learners. As far as I promised at the beginning of our lesson, this video is really short, not long. It doesn't take you more time than you might have expected. And if you really enjoyed this lesson, please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Unfortunately, I know that a lot of people around the world watch my videos without subscription, and it frustrates me. It frustrates me so much. It worries me a lot. Please subscribe to my channel. I really need this. I really need your support. And I'll see you again next time. See you around.